Good morning. My name is Priscilla Hilson, and this presentation outlines my data informed improvement project that's focused on third grade ELA at one elementary school. This project follows the 10-step process outlined in FIS 2023, and it demonstrates how data informed leadership can guide meaningful instructional change. So, the purpose of this project was not simply to analyze data, but to lead improvement through a structured collaborative process. As FIS 2023 explains, effective data use must be systemic, intentional, and connected to instructional practice. So, this project focused specifically on third grade reading comprehension because it is a critical transition year and is also a key indicator of school performance. So, what you see in this particular visual is the 10-step model graphic from FIS. So, being in alignment with step one of FIS 2023 model, a strategic data team was established. Those members included the third grade teacher, their instructional coach, the early literacy specialist, and also myself. Each stakeholder was selected intentionally to ensure classroom insight, instructional alignment, and administrative support. So, artifacts included in this presentation are the data team roster, sign in sheets, and the meeting minutes. And if you click right here where it says artifacts 1 of 1A, you can see those particular sign in sheets and the meeting minutes and what was discussed. So during our initial meeting, we explicitly discussed the why behind the data. The team examined why comprehension growth was not matching the fluency growth. And this conversation was documented using a structured root cause protocol. And also, we have this artifact too, and it talks about what we discussed as well. So rather than relying on one data source, we triangulated multiple meaningful measures. Those measures included a mirror, ELA beacon, map growth, and formative classroom assessments. These data sets were selected because they collectively provided a comprehensive view of student performance. Technology was also leveraged to enhance data display. Data were organized into bar graphs, comprehension charts, trend lines, using digital presentation tools. And these visual formats allowed the team to interpret patterns quickly and efficiently. And we do have some artifacts, those data display charts, and we also de-identify student data tables. And here's an artifact to support those particular discussions. So, data display and thorough analysis. This is what the data revealed. It revealed that 63.92% of students are at or above grade level reading, but the beacon proficiency is below our established goal, and that fluency is improving faster than comprehension. We also have the artifact 10 to support what the data displays, and bar charts and bar graphs, and trend lines. We also use a structured trend analysis template to guide our discussion. The protocol required us to answer questions such as what does the data say, what patterns exist, what surprises us, and what concerns us. So, some questions generated during analysis included why is comprehension growth lagging behind fluency? Are tier one comprehension routines consistent across grade levels and classrooms, and are students regularly writing about reading? So, artifacts included um, the completed trend analysis template and also our root cause reflection document that you can see right here in artifact 3. So, this ensured that thorough data analysis took place rather than surface level observation. So, using that root cause analysis protocol, the team asked why repeatedly to move beyond assumptions. So, our findings suggested that We have some inconsistent modeling of comprehension strategies. There's a variability in questioning rigor. There's limited structured writing about reading, and there's also inconsistent small group alignment. So the protocol documentation included as an artifact is in this presentation. And also, FIS 2023 emphasizes that questioning trends prevents reactive solution and promotes strategic decision making. And you can see that artifact here in the top right hand corner. So here's some data informed change options considered. So before selecting a strategy, multiple options were generated and evaluating using a decision matrix to increase intervention time, to reorganize those small groups, to strengthen tier one instruction, and also to increase comprehension writing tasks. Each option was evaluated for impact and feasibility. And so artifacts included in this particular slide are the decision matrix and our discussion notes. And so after the discussion, the team selected strengthening tier one comprehension instruction as the most sustainable and high impact strategy. And you can click here to see that particular artifact and our rationale behind it. So here's our action plan. The action plan directly reflects the selected strategy and includes daily explicit modeling of comprehension strategies, consistent use of text evidence Senate stems, writing about reading 2 to 3 times weekly, bi-weekly informative comprehension checks, as well as monthly collaborative data meetings. The plan also includes who's the responsible parties, the timeline, what are our monitoring tools, and in this particular slide, the artifacts is the 6-week action plan template that was created and the monitoring schedule. So this alignment between strategy and action also reflects FIS 2023 model of structured change implementation. And you can click right here to see that particular artifact of the action step, who's responsible, the timeline, and who will how it will be monitored. Okay, so this is our implementation. Implementation began through collaborative planning sessions and modeling support. So, as an early literacy specialist, I model comprehension lessons. I review formative data with teachers, and I also provided feedback during planning. So, examples of change so far they include increased student written responses, more consistent text evidence expectation, and stronger alignment between standards and questions. So the artifacts included are the implementation log as well as the lesson modeling notes. And you can see that here in artifact 8 with the dates included. So here's how we evaluated the impact. Impact is being measured through growth, informative comprehension checks, movement toward beacon goal, and our map growth projections. Early indicators show improved consistency in instructional routines and increased student engagement and comprehension tasks. And evaluation remains ongoing as FIX 2023 reminds us that data informed change is cyclical. So right here, we also have that artifact 9 that supports our evaluation of the impact. So, a closing reflection, this project demonstrates that meaningful data were selected and triangulated. We analyzed using structured protocols and translated into a strategic action plan. Those artifacts documenting each steps are included within this presentation. Most importantly, this project reinforced that effective leadership requires moving from numbers to action, ensuring every data point informs instructional decisions that support student success. And our last slide is our references and data sources. So thank you so much for your participation and viewing this particular